What's going on, my peeps? Sorry I'm late. I haven't been feeling too good, but we got Rocky and Robbie in the house, bro. And this gonna be a good one, dude. From what I hear, my boy liked this one.
Yeah, man, you picked a good one, Dylan. I'm really. This was the week. This seems like the only time during a horror fest where it seems like the overall level from the PCP Army and the Excitable PCP crew is that you picked a better movie than I did.
That might be the first in all time.
No.
I think so. I mean, maybe Evil Dead 2 might beat out Evil Dead 1 to some people.
No.
To some people.
Yeah, to some people, but they would be wrong. But I don't want to start divisively. So
I just watched Evil Dead the other day. Oh, so good, man. So good. I actually I was gonna watch Evil Dead 2 right after, and I had to do some shit, so I'm gonna watch that probably tonight. But me and my girl watched Haunt. I'd already seen Haunt a while back, but I was on that shit since day one, dude. I told you, dude, you can't even get it on Blu-ray in the States.
Really?
Yeah, only on DVD. We also got a guest, my man TM.
Station.
What's up, brother?
Station, thanks for having me. Yeah, this movie was great. I thought it was going to be kind of like a haunted movie, like with ghosts and stuff, but I like how it turned out.
Nah, yeah, not even like a haunted house or anything. You know, it's a dope one. It was a Shudder exclusive. It definitely was a Shudder exclusive. It's a damn shame it don't got a Blu-ray release. I know you could probably get a Blu-ray release, Robbie, because you got the Region B Blu-ray disc.
Yeah, the Region Free.
I think they have like a Region B one. I could be wrong. It might be a region.
As long as I have Shudder, it's there. So
yeah, definitely.
Definitely one that I would not without spoiling my overall thoughts, but like I would definitely say buy. This is a buy. This is a buy.
Oh, dude, I think I got the DVD for like literally like $5 or less. Like as soon as I saw it, I jumped on it because I couldn't believe. I was like, if there's no Blu-ray, I was like, I got to get the DVD because I feel like one day, you know, it just might not be around, you know.
The way things are going, bro. The way things are going.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before we get into it, though, you got any news you want to share?
Bro, did you watch the trailer for Night Teeth?
I did not.
It's a vampire movie. It's Netflix. Yeah, Night Teeth. It comes out October 20th on Netflix.
I didn't even hear of it.
Yeah, so it's this dude. I think Megan Fox is in it, but it's this dude, and he's like a limo driver, and he's taking these two like. It seems like they're like just snotty, bratty rich girls, right? Turns out they're vampires, and so they're out on this killing spree, and he gets wrapped up in the middle of all of it. It looks fucking awesome. Then there's another movie called Dead and Beautiful, Shudder exclusive, November 4th, that's described as Crazy Rich Asians meets Fright Night or Lost Boys or something. It's about this group of rich young people who get bitten by vampires and they become vampires. There's 2 vampire movies there. I did watch the Amazon Prime trailer for I Know What You Did Last Summer. And yeah, it's a series, right? And like I'm not excited about that.
Me?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, but I'll tell you this. I'm still not on board for being excited for Halloween Kills. I think they've showed us way too much in the trailers, but the latest trailer I thought was pretty dope. So
yeah, I watched that trailer. I was kind of bummed I watched it, but I can't like control myself, to be honest. So, but I hear that there's going to be so many kills, so I'm really hoping they didn't show too much. But I hate that they show like that whole scene, you know, like that first scene, and you're kind of figuring a few people, like you kind of know a couple of those people are getting murked, and a couple of those are some big characters in the Halloween universe. So that was kind of a bummer.
That have already been killed.
Yeah.
Like the nurse who was killed in H2O.
Yeah. The Netflix dropped a little teaser trailer for The Sandman. I know you're probably pumped for that.
That was dope.
I've never read it.
Watch that.
I've never read it, so
it's basically clips of the first issue. So it's the summoning of death. If you've never read Sandman, do it. Do it.
Yeah, I don't even want to watch it until I read it.
It's the next thing. It's the next thing to do. It's dope. It's dope. Sandman is one of the best comic books has ever been.
That's what I've heard.
And I mean, it's not hyperbole. Like that literally is the way it is, you know. So
I was just watching Sinister today, and there's been a lot of talk about Scott Derrickson's new movie called The Black Phone with Ethan Hawke. And it stars Ethan Hawke as the Grabber, a sadistic killer, and it's adapted from a script based on a Joe Hill short story. So I'm kind of hyped for that. This is like the poster.
Looks like Blade from Puppet Master.
Kind of.
Yeah, it does.
Looks really cool, but I don't think that's Ethan Hawke, because there was another picture that Scott Derrickson posted. Let's see if I can find it. And it showed Ethan Hawke in like a different, like kind of a mask with like devil horns.
Okay.
But I'm definitely really intrigued because I mean Scott Derrickson's pretty good when it comes to the horror. I think, did I tell you Elvira has like some freaking
40th anniversary special?
Yeah.
Tonight. It's tonight on Shudder.
Is it?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, it's
what
tonight.
Time? I gotta find out.
I think it might be now.
No, of course.
I don't know. It might be.
Every time. That's how I missed the last drive-in and shit.
Sure it's tonight. But I mean, like, do they not let you re-air it? Like,
well, it'll be on Shudder in like a day or two. Like, I don't know if they'll re-air it like automatically. It'll just be like on Shudder the next day. Vans though announced a horror line for their shoes. They got a pair of like Nightmare on Elm Street high tops coming. They got a pair of The Shining high tops coming. They got a pair of Pennywise low tops, and then a pair of Friday the 13th shoes coming too. So I hope they do more. I want a Halloween pair of Vans. But these are the Nightmare on Elm Streets. The
Strake's gonna get those, I guarantee it.
I'm getting these, dude. The Shining ones are sick, but they're black and yellow, and I'm like, honestly, I would get them all, but I don't really have the money. But the Shining ones, they like have red rum on the bottom of the gums.
Oh man.
Yeah, they look. I'll send you pictures later because they're not really gonna show up on here, I feel like.
Yeah.
I guess Bruce Campbell is gonna be starring in an upcoming Hallmark Christmas movie.
I'm gonna watch that.
And also horror comedy Black Friday, starring Bruce Campbell and Devin Sawa.
Yeah.
Will release in November. So that should be dope.
Yeah, from that really great movie Idle Hands you guys reviewed.
Yeah. I love Idle Hands. Devin Sawa is supposed to be in the new Chucky TV series.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, he's gonna play the main kid's dad
from the amazing Final Destination movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all I got this week.
Yeah, good week though for some horror trailers and news out there. Those shoes, man, I'm gonna check those out.
Yeah, I'm interested in the Pennywise shoes.
Watch the Night Teeth trailer.
Oh, dude, I already pulled it up. I'm definitely checking that out.
I also wanted to check out the Sandman trailer.
Yeah,
yeah. It's just a teaser, but it's still worth checking if you're a fan of it.
It's enough. If you've read it, it's enough. If you've just read the first issue, it is enough. Because you're like, oh, they did that exactly right.
I've never read any of it, dude. So like, I really don't want to watch it until I like read it, because I'm sure that the adaptation is going to be good, but I know like the comic is like one of the greatest comics ever written. So
there's there's an Audible audio drama of it too. Yeah. It's really, really freaking good.
Netflix has season 3 of You coming out like October 15th. I don't know if you've seen You. I fucking love that series, bro. Really good. Kind of like more like thriller, but it has horror like hints to it, you know?
Okay.
And do you remember that documentary series, that the movies that made us? They did like, Home Alone and all that. They're doing a season 3, and the only episode they've teased is for Halloween, the original. So
they're coming out with a ton of Halloween ones. Like I remember, like Friday the 13th, one of them. Halloween,
really sick, dude.
I forget the rest of them, but like I remember seeing the list, and there's going to be more this season than there was previous seasons.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. I know Lock and Key season 2 is coming October 22nd. And I think that's it. Oh, there's some movie, There's Someone Inside Your House, coming October 6th, but it's supposed to be like a teen, like more like a scary teen movie, like a high school or something.
911, this is emergency.
And
what the hell? Someone called 911?
No, that new upcoming Jake Gyllenhaal movie, but that Megan Fox movie, Till Death, is coming on Netflix too, in October.
Look, Dylan, I told you someone make an ASMR comment.
ASMR? I don't know what that means.
It means when you talk like really weird.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. My shit
I like it.
Fucked up. I already have like a deep voice as is, so.
It's the spooky time of the year, and Dylan is here. But is he Dylan?
As fuck.
Or the corpse of Dylan? You decide tonight on Dylan's horror show.
In comic news, there's like a ton of horror comics dropping from Second Sight Publishing in the next month. They're supposed to drop next week, but Diamond keeps pushing them back. So.
Oh yeah. Well, I know Hotel Volume 2 is coming out soon as well, so.
I've read the first issue of it, bruh. It's amazing.
Yo, are you going to send it to me?
I can't do that.
Man, John Lees is my boy.
Then holler at John Lees.
We're horror brothers.
I'm so glad that's coming back. Like, that's going to be awesome.
I read the first issue of Crimson Cage, too, and that's going to be dope, the wrestling one they're doing. So, Hotel Season 2 is going to be awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
Is it going to take place in the same hotel?
Yeah. Same place.
Yeah,
it's in the same place, and they do not hold their punches back on the first issue. And nice. I've gotten the second one in my inbox, too, so I'll let you guys know what I think about that, too.
Nice.
Not to weird stretch or nothing.
Yeah, good, bro. You got the connects. You should weird stretch it.
This John's super cool. He's in a horror. We had a great conversation with him over at the channel this week. Him and Alex.
Yeah, definitely go check that video out if you haven't already. Anyone else got anything they want to mention for horror news before we get into the review?
Nah, man.
All right. Well, 2019 Haunt came out, I believe it's 2019. Shudder exclusive, dude. What'd you think about this one, TM? We'll start with you first because I know Robbie's gonna have some shit.
I enjoyed it. Like I said at the start, like I didn't think it was going to be a haunted house type deal with actual people. Like I thought it was just going to be like actual spirits like haunting these people, but totally different. I liked how it went. The beginning was a little slow getting into it, but I guess character development and trying to get to know these characters before they actually go and try to find a haunted house. Very creepy and unsettling the whole time. Like as soon as they entered that haunted house, like probably the creepiest one person was the guy that kind of looked like a creepy, screwed up looking shy guy from Mario.
It does look like Shy Guy. I was trying to place it. It's Shy Guy.
Yeah, that guy made me feel unsettling the whole time. And then when he actually rips off his mask, yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty gnarly. Like I love the film too. And so like what's the idea is that there's a clown, there's a witch, he's the ghost. And then there's the other guy. I think was he like a zombie or something? I don't know. But then they take off the mask and it's like a version of that they're trying to do. It's so freaking gnarly.
Yeah, so like I didn't understand like what they were trying to do. Like it's just like earn your face. And I was like, What's going on here? And another thing I didn't understand was the waivers they had to sign at the beginning. What was the point of that?
I would never give my fucking phone up, first off. Like, never, ever.
It was probably, if I had to guess, because there are extreme haunted attractions out there, right?
Or they can, like, touch you and shit.
Yeah, and, like, you have to sign a waiver. And a lot of people, I don't know about Lockbox, but they don't allow you to bring in their cell phones or they don't allow you to pull them out at all because they don't want you to film what's going on.
Yeah,
there,
dude.
right?
They
Like,
get so dark.
Yeah.
I have to pull the light out because I can't see, dude. Like, I'm not, like, I have to be able to see.
Dylan. That's the point. It's the
Dude,
haunted. Anyway.
They can scare me. Dude, there was all that shit was lit up, man. I have to be able to see where I'm going. I'm not fucking smacking in the walls and shit. Like,
I mean, that's part of it. I think
I get it. But that, like, they need to have, like, a little light where you can at least see where you're going.
I don't know what haunted attractions you go to, bro, but the haunts I go to, like, I don't ever be like, just like, where am I? Like,
no, dude, literally, like, well, the only ones I really went to are like 7 Floors of Hell, and dude, they had like one. I remember I walked right in. It was like dude, literally smoke. You could not see it. I stepped in it, and I stepped right out. I was like, dude, I'm not going in this, bro. Like, I can't see. Like I gotta be able to see, bro. Like even a little bit. Like it's literally where you just can't see anything, bro. And it's like
you got a phobia.
That's not fun for me.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah,
maybe
it's called. I think scientifically, it's dark phobia of darkophobia.
Well, I don't like. I like the dark, bro. And I know you're fucking with me, but I like the dark. Like usually, like I always have lights off and shit. But like I need to be able to like see like when it's just pitch dark and you like literally cannot see a thing.
Yeah,
in your
it's
eye.
fucking scary, isn't it? It's like maybe that's the point of the haunted house.
Yeah, I get that. But like just even like the tiniest light, just so I'm like not smacking my head in where I know, so I know where I'm going at least.
I get what you're saying, man. We all want a little light to shine on our path.
Yeah. I'm sorry though, TM, I interrupted you.
Did you? No, I didn't even.
Probably. I always usually do.
I don't think you did.
No, I don't think so either.
Anything else you want to talk about?
They must have had a low budget because it did kind of look at some points. It looked like pineapple.
They did.
Grapefruits, and the heads got smashed.
Oh, I'm sure it wasn't that high of a budget.
Other than that, the whole concept of it is great. Like through the whole movie, I didn't know if these guys are humans or what. And like even actually when that one devil dude ripped off his mask and he had the horns coming from his face, I was like, "All right, what's going on here? Are these actually demons? Like, is this what's going on?" And then
kept you on edge, huh?
Yeah, and especially when that ghost face dude, you didn't know if he was actually good throughout that time.
You still want to know my name? Do you still want to know my name? Like, bro, don't nobody give a fuck about your name, bro. Like, just get me out of here. Yo, he was the creepiest of them all, without a doubt. That's the thing I love about this. All their masks are like, they're like just kind of generic masks, but they're all so cool that when they take them off, they're fucking wild, bro. I'm like, God damn, bro.
Yeah, they're trying to replicate the character on their mask. Like,
It looks like they made it for like $5 million.
It only made 2.4 million, but it didn't play anywhere really.
No, it was Shudder.
Yeah.
I think that, yeah. Unless that's $500,000. No, that's $5 million.
So like
That's
throughout
low
the whole
budget
movie,
today.
it's like, yeah, they're just going through this maze and stuff, and it's not until like that one girl gets captured and like they see her get poked, that they start freaking out. And then after that, that girl puts her arm through the thing and gets sliced. So now the panic is up, and now the stakes are higher. So now you know that shit's going down.
Right.
So
Yeah, bro. It was nice. Robbie, what did you fucking think about this movie, brother? Because I was so happy when you said that you liked it.
Well, much like The Funhouse, when I watch this film, it takes me back to a very specific point of my childhood in my life. And with The Funhouse, it's about going to the carnival. With this movie, it's about going to a local haunt, right? And I've gone, I mean, that's something that I just love to do. We would do it on Halloween night, and it was just a tradition. So the entire movie takes me in that way, right?
Yeah.
And then when they get to the haunt, and the first thing I thought was like, bro, like, there's like nobody there. You know, there is that one group or whatever, but like there's like nobody there. And I'm like, I know what haunts are like on Halloween night. There should be a lot of people there. That would throw me off. But as soon as they come across that first clown, it gets super just tense, right? So I didn't mind the first bit. It took, you know, they introduced the characters, the main characters who we would call the final girl, right? She kind of has a decent story that gets revealed throughout, right? And I found the characters charming enough or just slightly annoying and obnoxious where I was ready for them to die.
Yeah, like her boyfriend.
Yeah. Well, and then when as soon as they see that clown, and then when the shit starts happening, bro, I think it's just great, and it just keeps going and going and going and going. And you're right. I think structurally and thematically, this is very much like this generation's Funhouse. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like
definitely. It was
so good.
The directors were highly inspired by the Funhouse. That's why I was like, this is a perfect double feature.
Yeah. So yeah, Scott Beck, Brian Woods wrote and directed this film. They were the writers of A Quiet Place.
Yeah,
and of course it's produced by Eli Roth.
Didn't they? Yeah, I swear they did Ready or Not too, but I could be wrong.
Maybe they did.
That might be someone else.
Yeah, I don't see that on here.
Oh no, you're right. It's A Quiet Place. That one I'm talking about is somebody else that I was looking at earlier. I think that's something to do with a different movie.
Gotcha. I thought the villains were genuinely creepy. I thought the movie had some good scares to it. It had good scares as far as like the cheese factor of the haunt. The haunt had things that I am very familiar with, like the tunnel that's spinning when you walk through on the platform. Like that's always one of my favorite bits, but it does like spin you out, right? So it had a lot of familiar ideas. I would never put my fucking hand in anything.
Hell no.
But not that one. At that point, that's a weird thing that they're trying anyway. But so it's a little bit like an escape room in a haunted house, right? But I would have never gone into the tunnel. There's a lot of things I say I would not have gone to that fucking haunted house. I'll tell you that. As soon as I thought some creepy guy was like stalking me, there you go. That leads me to one thing I do not like about this movie is the character of the crazy boyfriend. So they're trying to make you feel like maybe this chick's boyfriend is what's happening. Right, like he set up this elaborate trap, like he created this big haunt or something.
I never buy that shit.
But literally, they string that along so much. They literally make him like follow her phone signal to the haunt just to immediately get killed. So literally, the only reason why he's there is so that they have a truck to escape in.
Mm-hmm.
That is some bullshit, and I don't like that,
dude.
Like, think about when Funhouse ended. She's just out there fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? There's no
Yeah.
truck that she just takes like that. That bothered me, but because that's an easy way to get it. But bruh, I super impressed with this movie. It's legitimately creepy. The villains are memorable and iconic and action figure worthy, and that means something.
Right?
So
I want the spirit for trick or treats doing the masks.
I do agree too, because he microwaves all their phones except for hers. Like, why? Like, that just didn't make sense to me.
it's too much convenient shit there just to get the boyfriend there, just to have a truck there.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Literally, because they show him like getting out and then him leaving his truck open. My girl never seen it before. She's like, let me guess. She's like, that's gonna be their escape route. And I'm like, I'm looking, just smiling because I already seen it. I'm like, you're pretty good, because it's like, why put that shot in there? You know what I mean? It's just, and especially if he lasted like more than 60 seconds, you know what I mean? But it's just so placed there for that exact reason,
Yeah.
And then the fucking baseball guy literally gets shot in his lung, and he's like nothing, like he's fucking Michael Myers all of a sudden, just, you know what I'm saying? And then hops over the barbed wire fence after, but then the chick's carrying him through the woods. It's like, yo, you got over that fence pretty quick, huh?
Yeah. It's like the more he kills, the more he transcends.
I see what you did there. Yeah, I'm wondering where they're gonna go with that shit. And speaking of Halloween, Slots, my man, I've been talking about Halloween every
I think he
every week.
Slots is being sarcastic. Surely.
Okay, I was gonna say
Surely.
no. He said that he had to watch it in a YouTube ad. He might be fucking around, but
I think yeah.
I was like, I'm a huge pussy, so my wife and her friends go to haunted houses and shit every time. Or every year, and I stay home with the kids.
Manny.
I feel it. I don't really go to them that much. My girl said that there's this one by my house, and they're like, one house is like for Nightmare on Elm Street, another house is like for Halloween, and then one's for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm like, yo, I would go to that. 7 Floors of Hell, one that I go to.
That's one thing I hate at haunted attractions is fucking chainsaw shit. I cannot stand it. It wakes me. I run the fuck away,
dude.
As soon as that shit starts.
One of them dudes with the chainsaw. Well, he was Leatherface. When I was little, I was probably like 10, bro. This motherfucker, bro, was like chasing me in a circle. He's like, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to weave him, and he's like going. I'm like, bro.
I remember being young. They had one. There wasn't a blade on it. So he was just like moving it around, but I was like young and I was like jumping, like thinking that he was like about to like fucking get me. And now they do this shit at the ones I go to where they spark it on the fucking fence or something, the metal fence, and sparks come up. I'm like, bruh. I'd take the fuck off, man.
I
don't blame you.
There was just a story on the news that some guy was at a haunted house, stabbed a little kid. I think he stabbed him in the foot or something, but he cut him because he wanted to use a real knife instead of a prop knife like they told him. He fucking ends up cutting a little kid, bro.
Why would they ever let somebody use a real knife?
They never would, but he didn't listen.
Yeah, well, he learned his lesson, didn't he?
Yeah, he's probably fucking in jail.
Yeah, and the haunted house probably out of business for all the insurance they have to pay out for that fucking kid.
Oh my god, poor company. I hope they didn't have to go out of business because of one fuckhead.
No shit.
The other thing I noticed, that guy in the red hood, devil dude, was he luring them there, or he was following the final girl at one point?
I get the sense that they are luring people in.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that the truck is there to make them pull off on this road because they weren't supposed to go off on that road, right?
Yeah.
Or was it the flyer? Were they actually following the flyer? Was he passing out flyers and he was hunting them around? Because they found out about the place through a flyer, right? But then they turned down this road because she was freaking out because the truck was behind them.
Yeah, she thought it was her. Oh, yeah, okay. I never really thought that it could have been them. I always thought it was her boyfriend.
I thought it was them, because he didn't know where they were, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Or you can tell this is something when they're walking through that one hallway and they're like, what is that, paint? And they're like, no, that's oil. And you find out because he's burning the place down at the end.
Yeah.
But you can tell this is something where it's like they're going from town to town.
Yeah,
You know
like a
what I'm saying?
fucking
Like,
carnival, bro.
yeah,
Like,
bro.
there's something creepy about these kind of carny people.
Dude,
bro.
like for real. And
Like the circus gang in Batman Returns. Come on.
yeah, bro. And like that one guy towards the end who like ends up helping him for a second. And he's like, dude, he's like, I just go get their stuff. And I'm like, yeah, they need a fucking errand boy because they can't go nowhere with them fucking crazy faces. But they're like, they told me if I killed, I would earn my face. That shit is
Oh, and they're
wild,
ripping
man.
people's faces off, bro. Like
Dude.
that's how their method of killing people is they get the hammer and they like peel off their fucking face, bro.
Dude.
And just the whole bit, like when the witch shows up and drops the body out, and you know that that's really happening,
Right.
and they like burn her, and then it just the smoke comes up. And they're like, "Oh wow, cool effect, bruh." Could you imagine that happen? I'd be like, "Yeah, I'd do the same thing." I'd be like, "That was really good, right? That was fake, yeah." But then when it's their friend, bruh, and the way they cut it, the movie, and it's beautifully shot. There's that
it really is,
Toby,
man.
that's that heavy Toby Hooper influences in this movie. It's got the beautiful reds and the blues, and it's got that creep factor. It's got that atmosphere. And I got it on in front of me right here, and I'm like, we're like 30-ish minutes in, and they're in the haunt right now, and shit's already going crazy.
Yeah.
Right. So like there's
get that DVD, man, because there's some bonus features, bro. Check, like I'm telling you, just to get a little, if you really love the movie, just to see what the directors are like thinking, because that's how I know that they were influenced by Toby Hooper.
That shit's, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Dude, it really is, man. It's one of the best Shudder movies that, in my opinion. Shudder does some really good shit, guys. Like, I wish Shudder was paying me to say this right now. They're not. I've been fucking with Shudder, bro, since like day one,
you
bro.
Need to give us free subscription.
Dude, right? I mean, honestly, that's all I need. $5 a month, though, bro. And they always have new shit dropping. Season 3 of Creepshow just came out, episode 1. So, dude, like they always have really good stuff. They have fucking like Japanese horror films. They have like indie, like let me see. They have like Irish. I was just watching this Irish fucking vampire movie. I'm trying to think. They have like literally so many. Like they should have so much, bro. Like it's really awesome to see.
Yeah, this movie, as soon as they enter the haunted house, and then the rest of the way through, like you're uneasy, you're on edge the whole movie going through. And that was perfect. Like, and it's not like, I'm not big on like gore and stuff, so it was a good horror movie without adding a lot of gore, and except for the faces getting ripped off and that. But that didn't look real.
When he fucking puts the hammer in his mouth and just with the teeth, when she falls down after like stepping on that nail and her fucking hands get glued in, and she rips them off in her fucking palm, like the skin of her palms is off. Like, dude, that shit is fucked up, bro. Like,
where they put the spear through the chick's head, and you see it, and then it just cuts. Like the way they did it, like they didn't go overboard. Which
no, they did it.
I think the movie enough. I think the movie would be better if they went a little bit overboard, but it does have a little bit more of a classy tone to it. And if you remember, the movie is kind of respecting and paying homage to is Funhouse, and they didn't really go super gory with that one either.
It's like perfect where it's not holding there. It's enough where they don't turn away before you see it, but it's only like a split second. And it's like, at least you get to see it, but I wish they held it just for like another split second. It's produced by Eli Roth, Link. So definitely, dude, anything Eli Roth puts his name on, man, I always like give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm not saying he's perfect, but I fucking love Eli Roth, bro. So, and this is bro, if Robbie's like agreeing with me and loves this, guys, you guys need to not be sleeping on this. It's a perfect movie to watch during the Halloween season.
Yeah, absolutely.
So character-wise, so there's like the witch, there's the clown, there's the devil. Let me think, who else is there? There's the devil, the clown, the witch, the ghost. and I think there's one more.
It's like a zombie chainsaw guy or something.
Yeah. Who's your favorite?
And then there's the guy that just I forget what he was, but he was the actual just random guy that was there that had no idea that people were actually killing, or he did, but he didn't. He wasn't joining in the fun.
That's right.
Yeah, I know a dude Trick or Treat's doing masks for it. I kind of want to get some of them. The ghost one is probably my favorite. I do really like the clown one because it kind of reminds me of the old school Michael Myers. Oh, there's like a vampire one too.
Oh yeah, I remember the vampire dude.
Yeah, I really like the. It's tough. I like the ghost guy, but mostly because he is the scariest fucking looking dude at the like when the mask comes off. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, it's like freaking scary.
Yeah, it's a creepy looking shy guy.
Yeah, they're supposed to be doing
It's weird too, because like the devil guy tears off his face, and he has like all these horns on his face and stuff. So you're like, what the?
Yeah, and the ghost guy has like no nose, and he looks like a pumpkin skull thing or something. And
that's definitely my favorite, the ghost one.
The clown guy looks like a clown. I got him right there.
Yeah, the ghost mask is my favorite, and then even when he takes it off, that's my favorite.
Yeah, that shit's dope.
I'd say the ghost and then the clown. Those are my two favorites.
I agree.
No, you agree? What about you, TM?
I like the ghost and the devil.
Nice.
I don't mind the kind of that zombie guy with the chainsaw. Yeah, he looks pretty decent too.
Honestly, they're all good. But yeah, Blink, I love Eli and Bastards. The Bear Jew. Or is it the Jew Bear? The Bear Jew. I love when Brad Pitt says that. He's like, you probably heard him. The Bear Jew.
But I think the best like design mask was that one that girl was wearing when she walked through, and then the other girl thought she was like one of them and killed her.
Which?
Well, it was like that big black demon kind of mask.
Okay.
Where she walks through and stuff, like the ghost looks down at her and says like, "Are you ready?" And then you think it's like a character you haven't seen yet, and then it turns out to be your friend in the mask.
Gotcha. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. I think that it's the way that it's shot is what makes those masks look even more freaking creepy, right? The cinematography, the way that it's lit, the shadow, the usage of the field of depth and the colors, like it's brilliant, and it's got some really scary moments, like the whole bit with the body bags, right? Like that's really tense. So it's filled with these tense moments, and it's the most like hardcore haunt you ever went to.
Yeah. Even when she's putting her arm through the thing and like she's not feeling anything at first, you know something's gonna happen. And you're anticipating it.
Dude, when she pulls it out, and then at first you think everything's fine, and then all of a sudden all these just cuts appear, you're just like, oh, goodness gracious.
Hey, what up, Harry?
And he eats the grape. You know how long that grape's been there, bruh?
Yeah, I wouldn't eat a random grape. That's like finding a grape on the floor and eating it.
Yeah.
You don't know where that grape's been, dude.
Exactly.
What did you think about the music in it?
I like the music. I thought it was fine. It had a nice creepy flair to it. Let's see. It's done by Tom and Dandy. Okay. It's a band. It's a duo. It's a duo. Tom and Andy. Oh, it's Tom and Andy. I see. But I liked it. I thought it was good. If I'm trying to like really remember it, but it has this like synthy kind of tone to it, and it's a little classic feeling at the same time. So I think it really.
The Strangers.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they did the Strangers, the one at Resident Evil, Retribution, and 47 Meters Down.
Nice.
Shows they have a song on Natural Born Killers too.
Wow. Some Resident Evil using that. Some movies I've never heard of for sure there too.
Yeah,
But Haunt was, I mean, I like the music and I think it really helps carry the film and provide that atmosphere and the sound design as well.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, like you said, cinematography is great, man. I mean, it's a lot more than you expect, honestly. It's a good ride, man. It keeps you on the edge of your toes. I feel like that for once they get to the house, it just has you on your toes the entire time, I feel like.
Yeah, it really does.
And then it has a little character growth with that main girl, and
I like that. It reframes it. It's actually a really tight script, bruh. And it like has a really great arc for this woman and other arcs for other characters. I mean, mostly for the baseball dude, right? But like the whole bit about where she like, oh, I came from a good home, and she's like doing it right. But then when you find out more about the trauma she has in her past, it reframes that whole conversation. Like, and it does it in a way that's not heavy-handed, random ass flashbacks. It like actually feels organic in the story and part of what she's experiencing in the moment. And I thought that I wouldn't say that the character herself was charismatic, but I was somehow drawn to the journey of that character. But my favorite character was the smart ass fucking dude, like the bigger dude, because he was like, I think I'd be him in this situation.
Yeah.
Also, the nurse, I liked her for other reasons.
Yeah, she was dying.
I enjoyed the ending too. The ending was satisfactory to me. Like just kind of like how the ending of Death Proof ended with them kicking the shit out of the dude. It was very satisfactory for me. At first, I didn't think like she was. I thought she was still in the hospital when Buddy showed up, and then came through the door. I was like, oh shit, her mom's gonna die. And then all that shit happened. I was just like, that's perfect. That's a great ending.
Yeah, I like the ending a lot.
Yeah, I like it too.
There's a lot of weird bits in it though too, with the key. Like they lose the key, they drop the key, they got to go, they got to get the damn. There's a lot of other moments that are placed in there to be suspenseful outside of just these murderers running this crazy ass place, and you're trapped. You know what I'm saying? There's more to it than just that. It's like there's all these like bits there. It's very Hitchcockian in that sense, where it like uses a lot of devices to consistently and constantly build that tension and then release it with that ending.
Yeah, man, she home alone his ass.
It's a very well crafted script, bro, and it was well executed for its budget.
Yeah, man, I wouldn't say that there's like a scene in there that doesn't need to be in there. Like I feel like
boyfriend bit, that's it.
What was that?
The boyfriend bit, that's it.
Yeah, you're right. But I guess that's the escape route. So even though they could have just figured something else out, like taking their car back, you know?
Yeah, something easy like that, or just fucking walking away down the road.
I guess they had to do it because they
did it like Rambo. He's just out there.
Yeah. They string that story along though that her boyfriend's beating her, you know? Like her dad did to her mom. So I guess it's a part of her arc, but I feel like they could have still did it a little bit better, where it's just like not totally obvious that it was just to lead to them having the escape car.
Or if like he showed up and like ran into her and then got into the altercation, which ended like,
dude,
like they didn't even run into each other at all. Like he just showed up and then died. So
she didn't even say like, oh, he showed up, you know, like where's he at? She just takes that car and bounces.
Going through when they're running out, she stopped and saw his body.
Oh, did she? I didn't even peep that.
Yeah. And she stopped for a second, and then they continued to run.
Good riddance. The one thing too, what was it? The baseball player when he picks her phone up to drop the location to her boyfriend, he drops the phone and then he tackles the guy and then he just runs away. It's like, bro, pick that phone up and then run away. It's like you knocked him down. Why do you gotta like leave the phone? It's like, the fuck are you doing? You know?
Yeah.
But I love the movie, man. It's a good one. I've seen it a fucking bunch of times, dude. So, and it's one that I will definitely be rewatching a lot more over the years.
They wouldn't be able to. They would probably be able to do like a second one. Probably not, but I wouldn't mind seeing like a prequel to this, like how they got started doing this, and like what gave them the idea, kind of like the backstory of these humans, demon type fucks. Yeah, that'd be interesting to see, because like, and then you get a younger version of the clown, and then see how he's like bringing people in with him and stuff that later on becomes the witch and the ghost, and that'd be interesting.
Yeah, figure out who these fucking crazy people are.
Robbie, you guys talking about doing a prequel or something?
Yeah, TM was saying that. He said he knows they can't do a sequel.
Why not?
Because they're dead.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Maybe one of them still.
Maybe not a prequel, but just maybe like, because I mean, I don't know. There is potential, but you would basically just keep remaking the same movie. You know what I'm saying? So maybe this should just be a one-off. But I would like to see. I love the idea that they've been doing this from town to town, like each Halloween season. They go to a different town. This is what they do for Halloween. You know, they all take off 2 weeks of work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Maybe they're weed farmers in Oregon or something. Who knows? I don't know. California.
Yeah, I don't think they're going out in public looking like that.
Yeah. Maybe they work. A lot of people work from home now. You know, so like maybe they're like IT call center shit. I don't know.
They're running a
weird
pyramid
idea.
scheme.
Well, could you imagine the ghost guy?
How many face have you earned today?
Yeah, 10 months of the year, he's sitting there like telling people how to like turn their phone off and on again.
It's like I just need to kill
cannot
people
wait.
now.
Cannot wait till Halloween when I get to murder some people.
All right. Fucking 20 more days until I get to fucking bash my dipshit boss's head in.
I'm gonna make sure he gets a flyer.
Like just making a list of everyone that like talks back to him or gives him shit at work. Like, just wait, motherfucker. Just wait.
Yeah, no shit.
Anything else you want to talk about though, Robbie, that you enjoyed?
I mean, pretty much get it all. I mean, it's a story that reaches deep. I think it's shot beautifully well. Yeah. It's well executed. It's a tight script. It's got everything you need. You're not going to come into this movie really wanting to know who these kids are. You know what I'm saying? You just kind of want them to fit the archetypes, and certain of them are going to get got, and a couple of them maybe will get away, and you want to be invested in that experience for the time being. It's not that the way it sticks with me afterwards is mostly just the thrill of the experience. I feel like it captures some of the tense moments that you feel going through these haunts in a very scary way. The villains are iconic, and that's not something you get very often in horror films today, is iconic villains. You know what I'm saying? So that's the one thing that I would like to see more films of this, just because those are iconic figures. But like I said, they would just be remaking the same movie. But then again, we're loving all these Halloween and Hellraiser movies, so why the fuck not, right? But I really like it. I think it's super solid, bro.
Well, dude, after this came out, Hellfest came out, and I
heard that one wasn't very good.
Some people like it. I'm like in the middle with it. It's not as good as Haunt, but it has some good things going for it. But it's one guy just going through some big ass, like, that's more of like, that feels like a huge carnival. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like Hellfest is like a major, like thousands and thousands of people are at this huge, it's called Hellfest, you know?
Yeah.
And like a festival, I guess. And this guy's just going around murking people, bro.
One other thing that this movie has in common with Funhouse is that it's like there's a fucking TARDIS in there. It's like you look at it from the outside, and then apparently there's just like all kinds of fucking shit in this haunted attraction that just looks like this like normal ass building that apparently just has. I mean, like it's crazy. Funhouse has the same thing where it's like this trailer, but it's got all this shit going on in it. But suspend disbelief, especially with these horror films. This is a nice throwback to the 80s, but it still feels sleek and cool and modern. I think it's awesome.
Tony Todd is in Hellfest. I forgot, I think.
Oh, I have to check it out then. I'll check it out. See it on my own,
Yep, he's in it. The mask is like different. I don't know. It's kind of weird though. But yeah, it's worth the watch.
Okay.
The new trend where it's just a guy in a black hoodie and a mask.
Yeah.
That I'm not so crazy about. But I guess that came out before Haunt. That came out 2018, but they came out, I swear, like a few months apart.
Haunt's definitely one that more people need to watch.
Oh, sure. Definitely. Haunt got a better rating, too. Hellfest got a 5.5. Haunt got a 6.3. But yeah, man, dude, I fuck with this movie heavy, bro. I'm so glad that you liked it. Sorry, I'm like so out of it, dude. I have literally like a head cold. So I have like a headache with the cold. Fucking sucks, bro.
I think we're ready to rate it, bro, if you are.
Are you? I didn't know there's anything else anyone wants to mention.
If TM's got some more thoughts, and then he can share his rating with us if he wants. Your final thoughts, Travis, and your rating.
I like this movie, and it was a perfect length as well. Like it wasn't too long, and it was paced perfectly well throughout the whole movie. And that, yeah, I do agree that the boyfriend was probably the worst part of the movie.
Yeah,
and didn't need to be there. I would have to give it a 4.5 faces earned.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that. And the boyfriend does have another purpose, and that's to be the red herring in the first half, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, the act of him driving there, you should have just left it. It's not her boyfriend. Her boyfriend's drunk at home or something. You know what I'm saying? So right. 4.5 faces earned is really solid, I think it is.
Yeah. Anyone that got a chance to watch Haunt, let me know what your rating is down below. Robbie, moment of truth, brother. What did you want to give this?
Everything I just said applies to what I'm about to say. 4.5. 4.5, you digs, bro. I think this is honestly the best movie that you have ever recommended to me to watch. This movie blew me the fuck away. I watched Funhouse on Monday night, and then on Tuesday night I watched this, and I was like, what a fucking great double feature. And then last night, seemed like nobody liked Funhouse. Luckily, one of my homies, Paul, came into the shop today, and I was on my way out, but I got to talk to him. I got to talk to him briefly for 5 minutes, and he was like, bro, that's one of the best movies ever. I don't know what's wrong with those people. Well, you liked it, but you gave it dude, you should have been there last night. Watch the replay.
I should have gave it a 3.5 to be honest, but
don't change it because of me. But man, I'll tell you what, I was hurt last night, so it's nice to come here tonight and share the love, man. This movie wouldn't exist without Funhouse. I mean, it would, but it wouldn't be what it is. This movie, it's such a brilliant kind of tribute nod, and it's its own thing as well. Iconic figures and characters. Like I said, action figure worthy. That's hardcore. You know what I'm saying? So I would want, if NECA did each and every one of those villains with a removable mask, bruh, I'm there.
Oh my God.
4.5, bruh. It would. This is close to 5, but the weird boyfriend stretch.
Yeah, I knew that.
It's that alone. That part is not worth it.
Yeah,
and it doesn't prove to me that it's a 5, but it is a 4.5.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's the only flaw I could really give it myself. I'm gonna give it a 4 or 5 as well, dude. I love the movie, man, and I have since day one. Felt like it kind of went under the radar, man. Like never got a fucking Blu-ray release in America.
I never heard of it. No
Yeah, you
cinematic
never
release.
heard of it.
This movie should have been in theaters, bro. If people had the opportunity to go see this movie in a theater, I think it would have worked. Like released at like Halloween time.
Yeah.
At that point, now if it released this year or last year, it would have been a big hit.
Yeah.
But not on Shudder. Like Shudder is like diehards are on Shudder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This needed to be somewhere more widespread. It needed some more backing behind it. But as it stands, it will always just be one of those really great movies. And another movie that's about Halloween, because it's a thing that you do on Halloween. It's Halloween night, right?
Yeah.
And it's like this Halloween trick or treat. We're building up more movies about the night of Halloween that are totally worth it.
Hell yeah.
I agree. If it got a theater release with that, like a theatrical poster, like with that cover that's on Haunt and stuff,
Some
people would have been
marketing
like
behind
definitely going.
Yeah, some
Yeah,
trailers.
'cause
Like,
that-
you know, I get on YouTube all the time and it's the same narrator being like, check out this movie, Black Christmas. Or, you know, you just see it and you're just like, oh my God, how many more times do I have to see a Malignant fucking trailer? I've already watched it. If you're watching me, phone, you should already know. I've already seen it.
I never watched the trailer. That's a good point you made too, Tim, because I never watched the trailer for it. I just saw that poster and I was so hyped for it. That poster is really cool, man. Like, I don't know what it was, but I was like,
it shows you the power of marketing, though, right?
Yeah.
Like Malignant. Everybody's fucking talking about that movie. Everybody knows about it. Shang-Chi, shit like that. It's always in your face. Haunt, they didn't know there was nobody behind it to push it like that.
Yeah.
You know, to force it. That's what you have to do. You have to force that shit into people's fucking things now, and you have to pay to do that. That's the sad aspect of movies nowadays. Thank God for people like Dylan who can recommend it for Dylan's horror show.
Yeah. I knew
It's the best service you've ever done for me, Dylan, is recommend this movie. I'm telling you. Nah, I'm just kidding about that.
That makes me happy.
This movie's fucking awesome, bro.
That makes me happy.
I'm just looking at the damn ghost guy again without his fucking mask. It's like the scariest goddamn thing. If I saw that, I would shit myself.
Looks like the fucking dude from Hannibal, bro.
It does kind of look like him. Oh, then he now right now he's doing the hammer bit, and he's gonna rip. Oh my God!
You still want to know?
They cut it too soon, though. They cut it too soon.
Yeah,
should have let us see more of it. Right, Travis?
No, that's fine.
That one. I hate shit with teeth, bro. I hate the teeth shit because I've broken my teeth, so I literally that's like I can watch anything, but the teeth shit, I hate it. So,
it's just like that moment during American History X when Buddy gets curb stomped.
Oh my God!
Dude, that's what I said. 62 Malignant was like a modern day basket case, but with some dope ass action scenes
and a heavy giallo influence.
Yes, heavy giallo, like basket case mixed with
Lucio Fulci did Malignant. People like me and Dylan would be talking about it for years.
For real.
Such, we probably will. I think that movie needs to be rethought. I'm going to do a re-review of it soon.
Yeah, it was good. The first half of it, or like a third of the first third of it, I'm like, it was a little slow, but once it gets going, man, it's fucking great.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, like honestly, I know like you said, like most big horror fans like have Shudder and know about it, but dude, if like you guys been digging what we do on for Horror Fest and all the weekly reviews we do, $5 a month for Shudder, and you can, and they are always dropping new stuff, and they're always putting old stuff on there to watch. So, dude, I highly recommend you checking it out if you got the extra $5.
And the new Elvira 40th anniversary special, bro.
Yes, dude. Fucking speaking of that,
Elvira is worth it.
Yes, she is.
I'm gonna be checking that out when it's available. I got Shudder now to watch this movie, so
sick. It is on. Fuck, you were right. It started right when you said.
Yeah, it was like when we started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's 54 minutes in.
Well, it'll be up there though, right?
Yeah. It probably won't be on there till Monday, though. I wonder, is she like hosting a movie?
I don't know. We'll have to see. She's like 70 something. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like she must be like a vampire. She has to be. She hasn't aged.
She's getting a
Whatever
book
this
out.
is, it's she's in it. I wonder if it's like Elvira's haunted.
Probably like a retrospective, and it's probably like I don't know. I'm excited to check it out though.
Because
Haunted Hills is releasing soon. Haunted
I've
Hills
only
is my
seen
next.
Mistress of Dark. I've never seen Haunted Hills.
I saw it one time a long time ago.
You do remember it being any good?
I don't remember anything about it, bro.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
for sure. Yeah. So I guess only one person really watched it, and it was Sam Fett. Gave it a 3.5. I'm disappointed, guys. You did not watch. You did not do your homework. Just kidding.
I told everybody too. I was like, dude, this movie fucking slaps. This movie's awesome.
The fucking like best movie too, like that you rave about, you know. But yeah, so 4.5s all the way around. All of us thought the same, man.
That's as sweet as 69 dudes.
Yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. I guess that wraps the review part. Sadly, I don't got nothing for show and tell. I had one movie. I'm gonna have to show it next week, and then I should have like 2 things I could show off next week. I have something coming in a couple days. TM, you got anything you want to show for show and tell, brother?
Sure. Got a few things.
Let's see it, little brother.
I just got an A-OK from Bearded Comic Bro, so now I have
Dick, my Ohio brother.
the complete set of Bill and Ted Are Doomed. So I got 1, 2, 3, and 4. I really love this cover on 4. That's a sick cover.
Hell yeah.
He also sent me Sleigh Bells. Bad idea about a book. A Christmas book as well. I know this is horror fest, but let's talk about Christmas for a second. And then the last thing is The Jump #2, the Bearded Comic Bro and Mrs. Bearded cover exclusive.
Hey.
So as you can see, that's Bearded Comic Bro and his wife, Mrs. Bearded, right there.
Nice.
And he told me a little bit about how this is his first cover appearance, but in The Jump, issue #1, he makes his first in-comic appearance. So
Yeah, I heard he was in it.
Yeah, Greg, I'd like to have one of those. Guess I should have bought one.
But yeah, that's it.
How did he make his way into a comic book?
He's good friends with Ryland Grant, who is the writer of the book.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
No, I watched the trailer for Squid Games. I did not watch it though.
People keep talking about that. What is Squid Game?
I saw it's
I
number 1.
thought it was like an actual game show until I watched the trailer. I was like, okay, no.
It's like
People started like getting killed and stuff. So I was like, yeah,
like
this isn't an
Squid's
actual.
Squids in competition? What is it? Is it live action? Is it animation? What is this?
It's like a game show. It's I thought it was reality, but it's set up and it's a Japan
fake
show.
Game show?
Yeah, and it's like, but it's like a story. So these people think that they're going into a game show and trying to win a prize until deadly actions start happening and people start losing their lives.
Oh, okay. I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's dubbed. It's on Netflix though. It looked okay though. From the trailer I watched it, but it really only showed like a minute of it, you know. Robbie, you got anything though, my brother?
Yeah, man. Let's see. First of all,
I feel like a fucking chump. I got nothing, but even I would only had one thing to show, sadly. So
I got this Tiffany figure.
Ooh,
Spawn.
Oh,
that's
nice.
sweet.
Pretty dope figure. It's a dynamic pose, so I'm excited to get it out of the package one day and check it out. This is something I got several weeks ago, but haven't showed it off yet because that was on Hamilton. So I got that. You know what?
Dude? I need that one.
Yeah, right. It was on Hamilton. I don't know if it still is.
Oh, really?
Comparable to the Amazon price though, just a few dollars cheap. What else? There's manga that I got that I'm going to be checking out on Brooks and my buddy Cam's recommendation, Shaman King.
See you later, Joey. Have a good one, brother.
Got book one of that.
Sick.
And pulling out one of my favorite toys from the Kenner line. There's my Beetlejuice action figure from the 90s. I've always loved this figure. I had it when I was a kid, so I had to get this several years ago. His head pops off, and it's the snake. These Beetlejuice figures were dope as hell. And one of my favorite pieces I had was a kid, and I finally got it in again not too long ago. I mean, a few years ago. But I got the grave site. See, it says Beetlejuice right there. So this had a cool trick where you would say, put Beetlejuice in the grave. Right? He's in there. And then you switch this over. And mine's not, it's a little busted. So have patience with me. But you open it up. Once you switch this. Where'd he go?
Oh, wow.
Where'd he go? And then you go, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. And he's there. I think I can figure out how they did it, but still pretty cool, right? And it's cool piece together that I always throw up on my Halloween set. How cool is that?
That is sweet, man. That's cool.
Hell yeah. So that's what I got this week.
Beetlejuice.
Right?
Wait,
and what's cool is all these figures had removable heads. And they all had something in there. Like the one with the purple suit had the small head. Then there was one that you could put swords through. And you could interchange the heads. But what's really cool is if you got the purple suit, it was just a regular Beetlejuice head. So you could put that on this. So I still need to get that. I really want to get this, the regular purple one. But I love these figures, man. So Kenner made dope ass figures, man, back in the day. Look at that. Look at that looks just like Michael Keaton. It's not really zooming in.
There you go.
How cool.
That's like a spitting image.
Sure. Oh, and the detail on this damn thing. Look at all the gnarly stuff on there. The bugs and the worms. That's cool, man.
Still waiting on that sequel, man.
I hope they don't do one. Some movies like Haunt should just be one and dones, right?
Yeah.
Station. And I want to thank TM Nerdy for being here. It's always cool to hang out with you, brother.
Hell yeah, bro.
Dylan, thanks again for hosting the show, and everybody out there in the chat, thanks for watching, man. I have fun with these things. What are we doing next week, Dylan?
Next week, I know you're doing Suspiria. We're doing one of your all-time favorite movies, if not all-time favorite of all. And I will be doing Drag Me to Hell the day after Sam Raimi's Drag Me to Hell. So that should be a lot of fun. So definitely, I believe Drag Me to Hell might be on Tubi. I'm not sure anymore. I know it used to be.
Let's see. Let me look it up.
I own it, so
I ordered it. It is on premium subscriptions on Fubo TV, Amazon Prime, Sling. So it's a Showtime thing. So you got to be subscribed to Showtime to watch it, right?
Okay.
It's one of those things where it says it's on Hulu and Amazon, but you got to have the Showtime subscription. You know?
Yeah.
But there is a very cheap Blu-ray that's available on Amazon, and there's also the Shout Factory or Scream Factory for like $20-$25. So
yeah, you can get that regular Blu-ray real cheap.
Or you can do what Jean Lafitte would do and be a pirate, but we don't support that around here. Right?
No, we don't.
Why didn't they let the 13-year-old into the pirate movie?
I don't know. Why didn't they?
Because it was rated
R. Good one. TM. Let them know if you got anything popping up this week, my brother.
I have quite a bit coming up. Well, tomorrow is the second episode of YouTube Cribs Nerd Edition. It's Shattered Glass, Tyler from Whack Comics. He sent me a video over, so he sent me his little nerd cave and that. So he goes through that. So guys, check that out tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. I got, of course, the Bad Batch, PCP Army, Bad Batch every Wednesday. I will be everywhere on that day because I'll be on Fable Show, One Collection Down. I'll be there on Instagram with him. Then over on my channel, I have Nick's Kicks and Comics for Chatting with the Comic Community, episode 24. And then I will be over on Chamorro Cinema with the Backlog Bros, the Bad Batch and the Backlog Bros on one stream. But Bearded Comic Bro is also dropping a premiere video where Bearded Legion of Comics, Comic Burrito, and I got together and we casted some Batman villains. So we casted Hush, Two-Face, Scarecrow, Poison Ivy, and Kite Man in Robert Pattinson Batman movie. So that'll also be dropping on Wednesday. Others channels that are dropping Wednesday: Nick Comic Culture, Big Herm Collectibles, Brandon Comics Kings, Missing Link over on Instagram. Go check out all of those guys. And also Nick Comic Culture will be on Spine Ticks later on tonight.
Sick, brother. Robbie, what you got popping up this week, my brother?
Tomorrow night, Rocky and Robbie live. Monday night at 5 p.m. Central Time, I'm over at The Experience, slinging some comics with Rex and John from Dynamite Comics and Dynamic Forces. They're super cool dudes. It's a great conversation. You guys should come up there. In fact, I just dropped a preview video. There's a contest going on. You get a premium Dynamite or Dynamic Forces exclusive premium cover, retail value of at least $50. And there's only like 16 comments. So there's a good chance. Just drop a comment on that video. In particular, drop your NFL team or who you think is going to win the Cowboys Eagles. And then like it's a busy week because right after that we had Comics Revisited, Pax Romana, weekly comic book review on Tuesday. Manny and them doing the Whiplash Wednesday, and then Thursday. What's going on Thursday? Thursday, we got the monthly comic book review. Got some special guests for that one lined up. So those announcements will be made throughout the week. And then I'll be on Cerebros and then PCP Movie Night, Suspiria, and then back here for Drag Me to Hell. It's going to be a great week for PCP, the Bad Batch, the Backlog Bros, the Army, the Excitable Crew. Love y'all.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Fucking Biggie's like, my girl asked me to get in touch with my feminine side, so I read Saga and wrecked my Corolla. Yo, man, Saga is fucking awesome. I don't know if that's getting in touch with your feminine side.
Oh, man. Have you guys been watching Why the Last Man?
No, actually, no.
That's been really good, too.
Yeah. Never watched that one. Hell yeah, Albert. Super Bowl. Cleveland Browns, baby.
I doubt it.
Don't hate.
How about them
Appreciate
Cowboys? How about them Cowboys? Oh, we'll see. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
It's still a we'll see.
Man, what is that? What is that, TM?
Chiefs? Bandwagon. Bandwagon.
No, I never had a football team. And Brother Joe and Bobby Delgado, a Chiefs fan, they sent me that hat. But then all of a sudden, Brother Joe's wife was just like, no, you know what? You're a Steelers fan, TM. So
Well, pick one and stick with it, young man. Come on.
So during I think they're going to be playing near Christmas or even Christmas Day. Brother Joe and Bobby are going to be calling me, and I'm going to sit there and video chat with them and watch the football game because the Steelers and the Chiefs are going up against each other.
Nice. There's a big Chiefs game this Sunday too. So everybody will be paying attention to that one.
Yeah, that sucks.
They're playing the Packers, right? Pretty sure this Packers Sunday night, right? Am I wrong? I think I'm right. Monday Night Football, though. Good pregame. God damn it. We're doing Comics Revisited right during Monday Night Football when it's the Cowboys. Jesus. You got to rethink this. I'm going to be so distracted. Anyway. Go Cowboys.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that sucks, those slots. I honestly, man, like I've been broke as fuck, but I couldn't bring myself to sell my gold. But this is like from my great grandmother, so but I'm broke as fuck myself, so I hate it. Um, make sure y'all do your homework. Suspiria, Drag Me to Hell. I love y'all. We'll see you guys next week. Y'all have a good one, man.